Muy buenas, vamos allá con la última parte de The Witcher 2. Let's go. Vale. Por Temeria.
The Blue Stripes were more than a fighting force. I selected and trained those men myself. True. They weren't even in combat.
Joder, qué pesado.
You also lost your king, Vernon. Don't forget why you embarked on this mission.
If Letho and Sheila are in Lochmuin, they'll never leave alive.
Casi no me vuelvo. Eso es verdad. ¡Asco!
Damn monsters.
Joder, qué pesado, macho. Eso porque está...
This is the last place I'd expect to see Knights of the Flaming Rose.
They're here with Radovid. After losing their foothold in Temeria, they rebuilt their position at the Redanian court. You best stay out of sight. You never know with those bigots.
Yeah, we also had a little disagreement recently. They could be holding a grudge.
I'll explain that your presence in Lochmuin is necessary.
What now? What can we expect to see in the city?
Separate camps, buffer zones, and frequent patrols. Well, that's how it should be organized if those mages from the Conclave have any sense.
Ah, another area of your expertise.
The Peace of Sintra was signed on April the 2nd, and all around was quiet, calm, and orderly. If you don't count Henselt's roars and the all-night festivities of the Mahakam Volunteer Army. And the common folk were positively thrilled with the parade that followed. Yet, not one of those fuckers even knew that I, and a few others like me, spent a week poring over the city map and devising a way to keep those crowned idiots separate, just in case one decided to deal the next blow in a long-standing feud. In any case, I hope to see something similar here.
Relax. The mages want royal gold. They'll make sure all the sources of financing remain alive and present, at least until the inevitable quarrel over the Pontar Valley breaks out.
Well, we'll see if there is indeed a way where there's a will. If we're separated, we'll meet up again in the main square.
Fine.
Who goes there?
Vernon Roach, in the service of the Kingdom of Temeria.
Pass through then.
One more thing, the Witcher
Halt! And who might you be?
That's Geralt of Rivia, the man I mentioned.
So you did. Question is, where's the truth in all this? Everyone says the Witcher killed Foltest. You're the only one claiming he didn't.
You shouldn't even be here.
Radovid invited us.
What exactly are you doing here?
That's none of your concern. Be along with you.
Looks like Radovid doesn't believe the peace talks will end peacefully.
You can be sure of one thing. Not a soul is to be trusted in this city.
Not a soul to be trusted any time, anywhere, period.
We need to assess the situation. Whoever stationed the knights at Lochmoin's gates is likely to know the most and to have the upper hand. I'm going to the Redanian camp. If you want to look around, I'll meet you near Radovid's headquarters.
All right.
Alright. Jaja, me he colado.
How many more can there be?
He intentado robar.
Medallion's telling me something.
¡Qué intuición! Joder. Ouch. No ese es el orden. Ah, que esto tiene un fucking orden. Contemplo el cometa. Es un lobo en plena escasez. Una nana maléfica. ¡Act! Espada del rey Henselt. Es mejor la mía. Qué locura. Lo que pasa es que hasta que no haces el último no te chilla. Vale. Me imagino que más adelante sabré, ¿no? Qué vaina loca.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional. It's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Es mi oportunidad, cabrón.
Think of the bounty!
¡Oh! Bueno. 2 de armadura, 20 de incineración, 30 de hemorragia. Pierdo 6 de veneno. 5 mágico, 2 veneno, 2 incineración, 2 hemorragias. Pelín mejor. Vale.
What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
Anyone else I can challenge to a game around here?
2 mages, but they refuse to play us.
They only play masters. But beat us, and who knows?
Pues
Sure.
vamos allá.
Who would you like to play?
Pareja de doses. Trío de doses. Puto asco. Mierda histórica, de verdad.
You lose.
A one.
Care for...
No. Soy gilipollas. Literalmente gilipollas. Pero, ¿y por qué no me salen los otros? Joder.
You lose. Care for...
Y una puta mierda me ha tocado. Y el dobles parejas.
You lose.
Increíble.
Oh.
Care for...
¿Qué tiene? Pareja de 5. Trío de doses. ¿Has perdido? ¿Cómo que has perdido? Ah, porque tiene trío de 5. Puta.
You lose. Care for...
Pareja de doses. Pareja de doses. Dobles parejas y él. No te creo, tío. 4 doses.
You lose.
Hostia puta.
Care for a...
Uy. Nah, están de coña. Están de putísima coña. Ah, si paso pierdo.
You lose.
A one.
Pues vale, pues que te pete.
Yes.
Let's
You must first.
Pues vale. Oh, perrete. Buscar la onda.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Ok.
Cade Mill.
Necesitas una llave. Cerrado. Vamos a seguir a Vernon. Que se me desbloquee la taberna, las misiones y eso. Y luego ya empezamos a investigar. Porque si no voy a tener que perseguir a todos otra vez. Entrar por todas partes. Estos son los de los pulsos.
Hell's bells, who do we have here? Witcher Geralt, the seeker of square coins.
What do you want?
Last time Zivik stuck his nose in. This time, he's not around.
Oh.
Fight! Know what attention means, you Where are you?
Qué paliza te voy a dar, cabrón.
You got shot us
Has venido en mal momento.
We all serve the Emperor, be it in Nilfgaard here. Semper Fi. We serve him faithfully and
A mamar.
if anyone gives me... I'll get you, snitch.
Don't try this again.
The next time I will kill you.
The Emperor will do well by you.
I will kill you, my friend. Hostia. Cosa. Ya, y estas. No he conseguido más mutaciones tochas. Mierda.
Hey,
At your service.
I don't like it here.
At your service.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Vale. Negociadora. Estas no las quiero vender. Sin embargo, esto sí. No, no quiero para nada. Y por peso 31 monedas. ¿Y dónde coño está Mafren? Explorar más todavía, ¿no?
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
Tengo que hacer algo, ¿no?
I need to look.
All right.
What?
You're no Prince Charming.
A ver. Te hace saber que los hechiceros reunidos en Lockmoon buscan un alma valiente que libere la ciudad de las gárgolas. Estos seres representan una amenaza para los invitados a la cumbre, por lo que deben ser eliminados por cualquier medio posible. La personas que cumplan con éxito este contrato tendrán una cuenta intimidante bolsa cargada de orange por el venerable Bars de Pan R, así como con la gratitud de la hermandad. Vale. Numa el poderoso te necesita. Numa el poderoso, el hombre más fuerte del mundo, desafía a los valientes, pon a prueba tu brazo, o mejor aún, la fuerza de tu propio ser. Numa el poderoso. Vale, todos somos conscientes de lo importante que puede ser tener un aspecto radiante. Hostia, qué guapo. El alien.
It's a brazen attack.
Greetings. Nice place.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal Fire.
Kitchen open day and night?
It's not that kind of fire. The Eternal Fire is the light of truth, the hearth of a true community. Only in the Eternal Fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man is fellow man.
Quiero dejar mondongo. Todo esto. Y la armadura. No sé. ¿Cómo que vender? No te estoy vendiendo, ¿verdad? No, no estoy vendiendo. Ah, pero no puedo vender. ¿Cómo? Objeto de misión. Vale. más 1, vitalidad más 15, daño más 9. Este es mejor que lo que tengo. Goz, cabrón. Porque el otro, en trofeos, 15, 5, 8 de armadura, 1 de daño, 6 de daño. Era. Vale.
The audacity!
Oh, trofeos, a guardar todo. Vale, y mutaciones no tengo guardadas. My God.
What do you want?
The mages are making a country fair out of this summit.
They're parasites who'll stop at nothing to get into the king's treasuries. Deathmold's one of them. He'll be on their side, and Kedwin's vote should count for a lot. Though Henselt would have quickly shown them reason. He was a great ruler. The world will go to pot if only fools and brats are left to rule it.
They're also going to discuss what to do given the assassinations.
Aye, a new world order. You know the drill. I see all those cowardly, petty knights and bloody mages and wonder where the human race is going.
Forward. Blindly down a steep slope. But for now, the clip of air is more fun than it is terrifying. You're not in the Kedweni camp?
Those Redanian pigs tricked us, as usual. They took the best buildings, leaving us the rat-infested ruins. It's better out here in the square. A right good show. Messengers running back and forth, delegates grinning at each other while thinking of slitting each other's throats, and lots of gold changing hands. A lot of armed men around. The kingdoms are trying to look menacing. People like me'll soon have work to do.
Nice to meet an optimist. Really raises the spirit.
This would never happen if the conclave
How
still
are you?
existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.
Greetings. Hey!
How are
I
you?
don't want... He's one of them.
Boring.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears.
What do you want here?
What do you want?
You're not in the
Witcher.
Pues nada.
Hey there. Yeah.
Todos subían. Y por aquí vengo. No hay poderes.
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, and I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bars, defeats everyone. Numa. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
I've always been the curious sort.
Esta va a ser jodida igual que el último. Esto es imposible, chaval. Esto es putamente imposible.
They say witches are tough, but you? In the circus, you could maybe kick a clown's arse.
Pangrat warned me that you cheat.
What would that slut for sale know about the mighty Numa?
I expect sluts for sale know the likes of you best. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole.
Alégrame el día, o no eres lo bastante rápida. Vale.
Here's what you deserve, bitch.
Oh, me cago encima. Va.
Let go! Enough! I won't cheat, I promise!
¿Y ahora qué dice? Mucho las cosas. Le dio una lección a Numa y le quitó la cabeza la idea de utilizar el libro. La medida por Tachan aceptó su duelo, un duelo sin trampas.
You lose something.
I'm looking to earn a few orens.
You can only lose them with them.
You a thief?
I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to arm wrestling. Care to try me?
I've always been the curious sort.
Easy peasy, cabrón. Menos diferencia. Era
My
más difícil
little
el
ace
otro.
tits. No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
¿Qué me ha dado? ¿Qué me ha dado? ¿Qué me ha dado? Misión cumplida, cabrón. ¿Y sale ahora lo que me ha dado? ¿Qué me ha dado? Guanteletes. ¿Y qué me dan? Armadura. Uy. Más 1, 4, 7, 7, 5. Químicos, reducción de daño mágico. Hemorragias, incineración. Bastante meh los guantes de botánico, la verdad. Vale. Eso entiendo que ya está. Vale. Contrato de gárgolas. Contrato de gárgolas.
Godspeed, Witcher.
What's he doing here?
Constable John Natalis.
Witcher. Hmm?
Witcher. You're a witcher.
Greetings.
Good day.
Are
you thirsty or hungry? Please,
Help yourself.
So, even the Nilfgaard...
Witcher, interesting.
The previous council ended tragically. You think this one will fare any better?
I certainly hope so. We'll start by implementing meticulous internal controls, peer reviews and such.
You'll spy on each other? That's nothing new.
It's necessary. Lack of oversight, that's what caused all the previous organization's failures.
You mean it wasn't excess ambition and lust for power? Live and learn, I guess. Nice place. Has character, tradition. You're not bothered by all the blood that was shed here?
Thaned was also built by the elves. I know Loch Muin's history. We will return it to its former glory.
I'd like to see that.
We're merely waiting for the treaty to be signed. The new council must act lawfully from the start.
Why aren't you restoring your palaces on Thaned Island?
Only the Academy at Aretuza Palace continues to operate there. The other palaces can't be restored. The magical resonance is too great. Besides, Loch Muin has greater potential. It's full of ley lines and natural sources of the power. This city positively vibrates with magic.
Then I'm glad it'll be in the charge of such experienced and responsible people. Consider my fears eased.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
Modern business should truly remain order. No extravagance excuses Shillard's presence.
Okay.
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known? I thought cats always landed on four paws, but I see wolves sometimes do as well. I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero? Enjoy the fame?
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly, you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
Ok. Entonces, ¿qué haces aquí? Cobarde.
The absence of certain people is telling.
Welcome.
Bearded?
Don't be a child. We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in us, so we're on to plan B. Trade.
What do you sell?
Food. Fresh. Very good. You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
Fine, I'll bite. Show me your beard. I'll pay your full performance fee.
That'll be 200 orans.
Me cago en 10. Venga, va.
You want to buy something, or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
La leche.
Prepare for your final left.
Greetings.
Greetings.
¿Ponía de Rivia? Ah, no.
Please, help yourself. Have fun.
Cantidad de comerciantes, chaval.
Y ninguno tiene mandanga. Mandanga de la buena.
What the fuck?
Damn monsters.
goodness. ¡Qué chusto!
My medallion.
En el cielo oscuro, la belleza del vuelo de un halcón cada vez más veloz. ¿Qué cojones dices, tío? Ouch. Es la de empujar, ¿no? No es esto. No, es la otra.
Leave me be!
Constable John.
Vale, ahí he descubierto esa parte. Voy a hablar con este.
Ready for your...
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
Halt!
We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
Traemos noticias importantes.
No, but we have some very important news for him.
I cannot let you through to see the king.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the king and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Lo intentará.
At your service.
Pues el otro es más listo.
Chance of surviving if Radovid is made.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos. So you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Where the hell are my pants?
I don't like it here.
Capable of defending himself.
Cofre. Vale.
Did you request an audience with the king?
Yes.
The king will receive you.
What do you want here?
marchaos. Escoria.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
Associating with military men doesn't make one a mercenary, Your Grace. I'm no soldier. I'm here to settle some scores.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday. Henselt was butchered in Vergen.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them. Before he died.
Shillard Fitzestelen would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favourite drama.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
My reputation precedes me yet again.
From soldier to soldier, from whores to barons, right up to the royal ears.
Why do you ask about him, Your Majesty?
Mere curiosity. But I understand if you'd rather not talk about it. Do you know how he died?
Yo no estaba allí. Es la realidad.
I wasn't there.
The first lie of the day, and the negotiations have yet to begin. How can I help you if you're not honest with me?
Puta. ¿Le vendo o la segunda mentira? A ver, lo mató él.
Henselt had Roach's unit murdered. I can't call it anything else. In doing that, he signed his own death sentence. In the chaos that followed the Battle of Vergen, we caught up to him in one of the houses.
I killed him because it had to be done. It was just. And Deathmold is next on the list.
That is the only reason I won't have you hanged, Vernon Roach. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Who's representing Kedwin?
Only the sorcerer Deathmold and his men are in Loch Muin. But Deathmold represents himself.
If Temeria is in turmoil, then who has arrived to represent it?
Constable Natalis, the hero of Brenna, which is good. His presence is like a slap on Shillard's face delivered by the North.
Sheila de Tanserville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Eddern, and Kedwin.
How do you know?
I found one of the assassins after Henselt's murder. Before he died, he revealed de Tanserville's role to me.
Why you in particular?
He knew me from the time I can't remember.
Your past troubles me, Geralt. But I have more pressing matters today.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzestelen warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheatre is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima, Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces.
Divide Temeria. Shame on the traitors.
Well, it doesn't have to be that way. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Cadwennis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
What about Sheila?
Easy, Witcher. I have ways to deal with impertinent sorceresses. I have managed to tame Philippa Eilhart. Why shouldn't I do so with Sheila de Tanzaville as well? The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzaville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
I believe we've
Only chance
resolved
of
everything.
preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Boosie's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
What do you want here?
Vale. Ok.
Witcher.
Something's brewing, right?
The White Wolf? I can't believe it!
The White Wolf?
Oh!
I can't believe it.
No sé por dónde se salía, la verdad. Ah, por aquí. Coño, estás Roche. Where are you, Roach?
Roach. Roach!
What the fuck?
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais La Valette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltest's children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously, I was wrong. but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Boosie is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roach. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roach. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltest's bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Boosie. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
I came here for Triss. These are your matters and your people, Roach. Keep me out of this.
Forgive me, Brigida. You must fend for yourself.
You're a true scoundrel. And an idiot. I shall wait by the main gate. You have 1 hour. Then I'm gone, as is my evidence and all I know.
That comes pretty easily to you, doesn't it?
What's that?
Letting people go.
Bollocks, Geralt. Compare her situation to Anais's. Who's in greater need? Besides, I wouldn't have let her go if I didn't believe she could manage. Brigida Paperbrock is fully capable of taking care of her own ass.
What if she knows something important?
Then she'll deliver that knowledge where she needs to. There'll be time for that later. Geralt, I'll try to find a back way into the Kedweni camp. It won't be easy.
I'd say the same for the Nilfgaardian camp.
You need to decide. If you choose what's personally important, well, I won't agree, but I'll respect it.
Explaining who's behind the regicides is not just my business. And the Nilfgaardian camp is where I think we'll learn the truth.
The regicides are part of the past. Temeria's future is what counts. And you have to decide what's more important to you. I'll go investigate the Kedweni camp, look for a way in. Find me there when you make up your mind, but don't take long.
All right.
Pero... ¿dónde me espera? Prometió ver... ¿Dónde coño este?
You want to go the camp like it's the Emperor's treasure?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Let so much as a flea slip through, and you shall pay with your heads. Look who's here, the Rivian Witcher.
Greetings.
Our paths cross often, it seems.
Too often.
What do you seek here?
Triss Marigold.
In the Nilfgaardian camp? Fistek has addled your brain.
Lower your sword, son.
What the fuck?
You've got cheek, Geralt.
Let's go.
Get
One
the
false
commander!
move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold F. Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Then he'll die.
No.
Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know, and I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Reynold!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
But Ambassador Fitz-Estellen...
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
Long live the Emperor!
Long live the Emperor, pero tú... Sword live. Murdezucker. Hip. Segunda carta del emisario Silrath Osten al emperador. A la atención de su excelencia emperador de Nilfgaard, Emir Bar Emreis. Saludos, excelencia. Tras visitar a Foltest, descanse en paz, he contactado con Hensel para hacerle llegar la oferta de su ilustrísima. Caedwen es una nación beligerante, dirigida por un rey poco fiable y una nobleza bastante salvaje. Las lealtades y simpatías cambian constantemente en este lugar, y no es difícil manipular la opinión de la gente. He visto que Renoald Aeb Madsen ha tomado posiciones también en la combativa zona norte. Quisiera aprovechar la ocasión para expresar mis dudas sobre la necesidad de mandarlo allí. Su excelencia sabe que no confío en él y sospecho que oculta algo. Oye, no me jodas. For thee. For thee or for me? En verdad yo no quería hacer esto, pero bueno.
Long live the Emperor!
Yo quería ir a llevar a la chavala aquella. But, okay.
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him! Die, Nordling! The Imperial Army's ranks are endless!
Taste our steel!
You're a stubborn beast, Nordling.
Sushi.
Long live the Emperor!
¿Por qué no bajas tú? Magia? ¡Y venga!
Congratulations, Witcher. They were my best men.
Free Triss, or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
Let's just say we're close.
I knew it. You're in love with her. You wouldn't risk your neck otherwise. But you don't know everything about her.
What are you talking about?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
You lie.
You think it impossible?
Triss was loyal to the crown.
You're a fool. That's what happens when tits take over a man's mind.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup, call for reinforcements.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to show you the Empire's true power. Surround him!
For the Emperor!
For Nilfgaard! Shame to the Empire! Shield bearers, forward! Die, Nordling! Emperor, I failed you.
Vale, coño. A ver. Pico paro. 17 de arma. No, 24. My god. Reducción de daño bajo que 43. 15. Resistencia de iniciación 50. 35. 50. 50 al veneno. 55. Carga máxima de geralt más 45. Es mucho mejor. A la atención de Renwald Aep Madsen. Estoy de acuerdo con las conclusiones de tu informe. Fitzgerald ha fracasado y no estoy dispuesto a que su incompetencia trunque mis planes. Apruebo por tanto la solución para este problema si surgiese la necesidad. O sea que yo no lo he matado. Ya estaba condenado. A la atención de su excelencia el emperador de Nilfgaard, tal y como habíamos imaginado, sus negociaciones con Hans han sido muy duras y ha rechazado la propuesta. Es más, creo que esa logia dejará de prestarnos servicio en breve. Por el momento el brujo geralt está conteniendo a esas tercas hechiceras, pero también creo que tiene demasiada información y deberíamos quitárnoslo pronto de en medio. Cuando termine la reunión de Lockmuin, informaré inmediatamente a su excelencia sobre los detalles de la muerte del brujo. Ya. Ya. ¿Me puedes comer? Colnardo. Ahí no hay nada especial. What? ¿Qué es por aquí o qué? Oh.
Geralt?
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding?
The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
When I left Flotsam with Vernon, I somehow doubted I'd find you so soon.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend. I know you're a member of the Lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the Lodge?
Does it matter? I also know the Lodge was behind Demavend's assassination.
Geralt,
I trust you.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken.
Yeah.
The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that...
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Calm down, Triss. Reynold ep Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian lowlifes. Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanad massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time.
When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Demavend hated mages.
No more than Henselt or Radovid. Sheila and Philippa saw Demavend as the weakest ruler. His son, Stennis, blows hot and cold. Plus, he who controls the Pontar Valley controls the north. So it was in Edirn that a popular rebel emerged, preaching the idea of a new state. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but we never met after that. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirn. I emerged intact, but pretty battered. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered by spells. I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loch Muin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam? I find it hard to believe she went there just to kill a monster and earn a few orans.
You're right, of course. It had something to do with Letho and the Scoia'tael.
What did she want from Yorvith?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do, given that a war with Hensel was practically inevitable.
Who had Foltest assassinated?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's successful assassination, Sheila and Philippa decided to take the next step.
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regicide in a year, and the Lodge could put its plan in motion. They had to know that if Foltest died, men like Roach wouldn't rest until they learned why that had happened.
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest, and Sheila was working with Letho.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley, no strings attached. A fairy tale, but Saskia bought it. Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it. Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Okay. Pues let's go. Se han bugueado un poquito las texturas.
They followed their leader too blindly. They didn't slaughter themselves.
¿Qué es esto? Ah, que podía haber entrado por aquí en plan ninja, juja. Nada más interesante entrar por la puerta.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
The Lodge remembers too.
Rest assured I won't let anyone compress me again.
Some of the sorceresses will be surprised to see you. Watch them closely.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
Vale.
Freak! Welcome.
Bonito, chaval. Ya no sé por dónde se sale ahora, tío. Yo no venía de por aquí. Me está poniendo negro eso. Guardar. Cargar partida. Vale. ¿Pero dónde coño está la puerta, tío?
Oh!
entendiendo nada.
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltest's killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising? How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbolt excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witches, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
Vale.
Stop looking at me!
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roach. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
I asked out of concern for a friend. I came here with Vernon Roach.
I know.
We royal hounds like to stick together.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really? What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
I was doing the right thing. You wouldn't ask that question if I was an ordinary soldier.
But you're not. You're not a soldier. You're not even a Temerian. You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied. Camaraderie, respect, love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
Killing for your loved ones. Hardly a new concept as I see it.
You did not fight to defend the sorceress Marigold, nor the king, Geralt. You fought because you wished to be close to them. They had a higher calling. They knew the cause for which they went to war. Death is your daily fare. You murder like a dog who leaps at the throat his master indicates.
A higher calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed Lavalette Castle. Highborn men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame, fortune, and pure enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher. Get to the point or leave.
They're gonna re-establish the Conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the Northern Kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind?
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
I take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head, or not at all.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais Lavalette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards. The nobles have decided to share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
Vale.
I know nothing.
One day someone will get you in a dark...
Water quenches lime, like beer quenches thirst.
Me voy a enseñar mis invocaciones, mi cola me enseñó. Desean esconder a ojos de terceros a la hora de contener sus misivas, recurren con frecuencia a escribir las cartas con tinta invisible. Mensajes enviados de esta manera solo son visibles cuando se trata de un documento con una sustancia que revela la escritura. Algunos usan la tinta invisible como tinte y bañan las páginas en ella, en vez de usarlas para escribir. De este modo, el destinatario del mensaje puede confirmar la autenticidad de este aplicando una sustancia que volverá a la página en color concreto. Pobrecillo. A ver, antes se pilla una espada tocha, ¿no? 42-46, cabrón. De una. De motherfucking una. Son 10 puntazos más. La armadura nada. Vale. Hostias.
Cormorants! A
pedazo.
string of cormorants!
Joder, las putas notas para el escriba. A ver, la página se ha imprimado con una sustancia que se volverá azul al tratarse con el activador. La composición de ese activador debe guardarse en secreto, pero la ofrezco aquí de forma críptica como recordatorio. Enciende, apaga, mierda, enjuaga. Así se probarán los hechos, para leer la verdad deformada por las mentiras y transformar el guano en pis. Okay.
Young alchemists! Not all that falls out to us is gold.
Dog catcher with a hook. Ugh.
What? Hush! Stop sowing defeatism.
Que ver alguna forma de ir para allá. A ver, por aquí.
I'll not stay 1 minute longer in this cursed city. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Which way are we headed?
You bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what...
Expecting someone?
Does it matter?
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Powerful men. Important to the Temerian camp.
I remember you from
Vernon
this...
mentioned them. Interesting chat I had a while back. Know them well?
Too early to pry, Witcher. Abandon me.
Porque hay una calavera pinta para allá.
The main path leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roche would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. You'll go through the wood.
A ver, está bien lo de que el sonido sea... como por zonas y eso, hacia donde mires, pero no deberías de dejar de escuchar las voces.
Your dear Roach seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltest's children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Loch Muin for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
Let's go. Pero los va a haber problemas. Míralo.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roach's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roach's man.
Stay behind me.
Qué guapa el mapa, ¿no? Qué guapo el mapa.
It's roaches, bitch! Kill them! A hero, eh?
A mamar.
They were expected.
Ni amadores.
How much further? You've gotten into some serious trouble.
How many more can there be?
Cositas en cofres. Coño, qué susto. No me jodas. Vaya mierda, chaval.
Guess they'll never learn.
Wanna dance right,
Barbaridad ya, no tiene ni sentido.
Hit the freak!
Vamos para acá. creo que la cueva era como un intento de no pegarme con esos tíos, ¿no? Como de intentar evitarlo. Pero... Oh...
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her!
La mata. ¡Que la mata! Comiste, cabrón.
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children. But he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roach. We both know that.
Yes, you're right.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Busi? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were traveling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander, a change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked.
Cara de loca.
The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Busi's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do. They nearly grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Me quedo en el camino. Del barón Kimbold a Horst Lubowitz. Honorables señores, soy menos indicado para decirles a los demás cómo hacer su trabajo, pues sé menos de conducir convoyes que de carpintería, y me apresuro a informaros de que solo toco objetos de madera con el excusado. No obstante, pensando en la seguridad de los niños de Foltest, debo advertiros y recomendaros que cambiéis el recorrido. La ruta original resulta muy peligrosa y está llena de bandoleros, algo que, al haberme adelantado a vos en el camino, he comprobado personalmente. El propio condestable Natalis ha resultado herido levemente por una flecha artera. Debido a la importancia de aquellos que tenéis a vuestro cargo y la responsabilidad que pesa sobre vuestros hombros, os sugiero que vayáis por el valle de Estornino. descanséis en la taberna del lugar y luego salgáis sigáis el camino viejo, que Foltest consiguió limpiar de asaltantes en sus tiempos. Recordad, si les pasa algo a aquellos aquí en vuestro cargo, su sangre manchará vuestras manos. Kimbot. Vale. Ya pensaba que iba a tener alguna cosa ahí enfrente o algo. Pero no. Simplemente volver y ya. Puta madre. Dios madre. Pues vale. ¿Y lirios y víboras? Agradece por la ayuda de nuestro héroe. El brujo decidió hablar con el noble.
I remember. Blessed be the eternal. In its radiance we live.
Hostia, estos de la rosa me suenan. Esos estaban en el 1, ¿verdad? Y me los cargué al final porque eran como... estaban conspirando o algo de eso, ¿me quiere sonar? Puede ser. Maybe yes, maybe not. Maybe tal vez.
Greetings. Welcome.
Greetings. Greetings. ¿Dónde está?
I believe there's been a misunderstanding, my lord.
Get out before I call my guards.
And what might I convey?
Nothing.
Baron, sir, you gave your word.
For the last time, out! Tend to this matter.
Sospechoso.
Who was that thug I passed in the doorway?
He's of no concern to you.
People like him sometimes do stupid things.
Did I ask for your opinion on the matter?
The convoy carrying Anais and Busi was ambushed. Why?
I'd like to know that myself.
I've seen your letter to Horst Lubbock, the one in which you ordered him to abandon the planned route.
Nonsense! I sent no such letter.
Mientes. O la carta parecía auténtica.
You're lying, Baron.
Watch your words, Wanderer. One nod from me and my people will riddle you with arrows before you can use any of your witcher's tricks.
What are you waiting for?
To hear the details of your slander.
The letter bears your seal and signature, Baron.
Where is it?
I have it.
Show me.
I need you to promise.
What?
That I'll get the letter back.
I tire of your tone, Witcher. Damn. So be it. I pledge to return the letter to you. I merely want to see this original with my own eyes. It is my seal, but the hand is forged, sloppily.
Words come cheap, Baron. I'm finding it hard to believe you.
I care little for what you believe. We are dealing with a forgery. Whoever is behind this has crossed a Temerian noble, and will be duly punished. My scribe will test the letter and confirm what I claim.
All right. I'll see what this scribe has to say.
There are objective means of examining the letter's authenticity. I promise to pay you well for learning the truth.
The truth does taste better when payment's involved.
It's you!
It's you!
Water quenches
Drunker than a
lime,
bard.
like
Won't get anything out of
beer
him.
quenches
Maybe there's something about
thirst.
testing letters in his notes. According to the scribe's notes, if this is Kimbolt's letter, the paper it's written on was treated with an invisible dye. An activator should bring out the dye, turning the paper blue. Now for the activator's formula. Better try it on some drafts first. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go? Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies deformed, guano into piss transform. How did it go?
Enciende, apaga, mierda,
Light,
enjuaga.
quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the facts evince. To read the truth by lies. Gotta be careful with this. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. Damn, destroyed that letter. I need to be more careful. I need to make the substance that... How did it go?
Enciende, apaga,
Light.
mierda, enjuaga. Enciende, apaga.
A little burnt lime. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano.
Y enjuaga.
Wait for it to dissolve. I need to add burnt lime to the flask, then quench it with water. Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbolt's letter. I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. How did it go?
Hostia, era cal.
A little burnt lime.
Agua.
A bit of water.
Guano.
Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbold had nothing to do with this.
Young alchemist, do as you order.
Vale.
Add acid to water.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
You're curious to know the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying. If treason is involved, you must alert John Natalis. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
I assure you.
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldridge by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash. Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic, preventing Lash from contacting Shillard remotely. He nevertheless remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic. He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
All right, I'll look into it.
Eat. My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Gather your gear. To hunt.
Master Witcher.
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it. Aldrich, Baron Kimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
Come with me. Vamos.
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute.
We've got a tail.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you!
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done!
Memoria!
Ridiculous.
That's the one. Kill him. He's got skill.
Long live the Emperor!
Vale.
Enough! You shall die, here and now.
Amarla. Joder. A ver. Excelente. Me voy a informaros de que Anaís, la hija bastarda de Foltest, ha sido entregada a los Cadwenis en nombre de su excelencia. Según hemos acordado, la chica está ahora a cargo del hechicero Deathmold, que parece más que complacido con el regalo. Confío en que, como yo ya he cumplido con mi parte del trato, puedo esperar una rápida conclusión del mismo por parte de su excelencia. Por desgracia, no todo ha ido según lo planeado. Hijo bastardo de Foltest Bushy pereció por una serie de nefastas circunstancias. Aún así, cuando uno se maneja en situaciones tan complejas en las que abundan los imprevistos, uno debe estar preparado para asumir ciertas pérdidas. Aunque lamento la suerte del chico, confío en que su excelencia sabrá ver las ventajas de este giro de acontecimientos. Además, ¿cómo puede uno esperar burlar el destino? Hijo de puta. Hijo de puta, chaval. Pero es aquí abajo.
Medallion's vibrating.
Tres ratones de campo bailan en círculo al anochecer. Las estrellas parecen grano. Es que ni puta idea, chaval. Valiendo.
Whoa! Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
The mages will want to get as much as they can out of this summit, and monarchs don't generally like others dictating terms. This may end in a row.
There will be no row. The mages now rely on the mercy of the northern kingdoms.
The amphitheater itself is also protected by an anti-magic shield, like the one used at Thaned.
The times of mage impunity are gone. They will be shown their place.
Impressive summit, but not all the players have their representatives here.
The most important do. The mages thought about inviting everyone, but time is short.
What about Edirn? It's a huge country.
Torn by conflict and rebellion with no clear ruler. They're not to be taken seriously at this point.
Sounds like the Kedweni point of view. The Edirnians see it differently, I'm sure. Representatives of the Council of Regents. Did any come with you?
Only Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel. The other 5 remain in Vizima. It seems that save Baron Orval, most spend their time trying to devise a way to undermine Anais' claim to the throne.
Kimbolt and Maravel. What's their stance?
Well, they've taken opposing positions, as one might expect. The Baron believes Anais' origin, if you will, stands in the way of her taking the throne, though it's common knowledge that he would simply prefer to seat himself on it. Whereas Maravel has said that Foltest's children have his full support. He stated this in Vizima before the entire council. One thing is certain, words come cheap. Those two may change their minds in a flash if Anais is found and recovered.
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
You have a traitor in your camp, Constable.
I know what the Temerian nobles think of me. They have no love for me and seek to subvert me at every step. And that is how it will stay as long as the throne remains vacant.
I'm not talking about you. Count Maravel is responsible for Busi's death, and for Anais landing in Kedweni hands.
A grave charge, Witcher.
This letter clearly shows Count Maravel's men ambushed the convoy carrying Foltest's children. The boy was killed during the assault. They kidnapped Anais and handed her over to the Nilfgaardians.
Why? For what amount of gold? For what swathes of land did that tub of lard, dripping with wealth, go so far as to commit treason against the state? I thank you, Witcher. You have done us all no small favor, though the Count's trial will bring its own share of grief. That is the state of affairs, Baron. Count Linus Maravel is a traitor. He has betrayed us, he has betrayed Temeria, he has betrayed the entire North.
You have at last seen the light, Constable, and I am content. We must show the Count that even in this trying hour, Temeria remains strong, united.
Panadísimo. Vale. Con el Barón Kimbolt.
Dog catcher with a hook.
Young alchemists! Not all that falls out to us.
Transcripción de interrogatorio de Arian Lavalette. Completados los procedimientos iniciales, empezamos con el interrogatorio propiamente dicho. Se informa a Arian Lavalette de las herramientas que se van a usar. No se transcribe su respuesta por ser vulgar e indigna de un hombre de alta cuna. El cruel maese empieza a marcarlo con un hierro al rojo. Procedo a las preguntas del señor Barón. Por desgracia me encuentro con un muro de resistencia. Las respuestas de los sujetos están llenas de ira que no arrojan luz alguna sobre los asuntos en cuestión. El cruel maese echa mano de otra herramienta y, después de aplicársela, le empiezo a formular de nuevo las preguntas de mi señor Barón. Okay. Pues, Vamos con el señor Barón. Barón Bon pesa mucho.
Baron, about that generous reward you mentioned, I'm here to collect.
I see I was not wrong about you. A thug for hire, nothing more.
Vale. Esto no puedo hacer nada todavía con ello.
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be pleased.
Me queda todo esto, tío. Es que no, y no sé cómo entrar.
Get out of there!
Entró en la cumbre junto a Triss. Terminó en Lockmuin. Pero antes de esta comunión tuvieron lugar acontecimientos en... Vale. Pues tengo que ir a la cumbre ya.
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers
Como me
and
raya eso, tío. A lo mejor desde aquí voy aquí. Porque ahora mismo... soy ese, ¿no?
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of...
¡Hola!
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
¿Qué dices, chaval? No sé, no. Vale.
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
Dejar esta. Y esta. Se no puedo dejar. Ok. Vale. Ah, bueno, y voy a vender porque estaré claro, casi full. Esto no quiero venderlo. ¿En serio se vende por tan poco todo eso, tío? Ya tengo 100
This would
kilos.
never happen if the Conclave still existed.
I don't want...
We must protest with all our...
True, true.
¿Cómo voy para allá, tío? No puedo marcar de alguna forma. Es que me raya que todo esto esté sin descubrir. Pero es que no he visto ninguna forma... Aquí hay como una puerta, pero... Esto es esto, son los arcos estos de mierda. Pero ¿dónde está la puerta, tío? Ah, es eso de allá arriba. O sea, que se va por arriba. Pero por ahí no se puede ir. Por ahí tampoco. What the fuck?
Constable John Natalis.
Interrex John Natalis. He is regent.
Hostia. Puta de oro, chaval. En el cielo oscuro, la belleza del vuelo de un halcón cada vez más veloz. No entiendo. No lo entiendo, la verdad. Mi no entender.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Se ha quitado la barba.
Even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Vale.
We're about to witness a great event.
Yeah, I can't wait. Let's go inside.
It's now or never.
In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
This cannot be, John Natalis. Temeria stands between Nilfgaard and the north. It must be a strong and united realm.
I too would wish it so, Your Majesty. But when Foltest was cut down by an assassin, the country's very heart burst.
I have learned that Anais La Valette is currently in the hands of the sorcerer Deathmold.
Clearly you have yet to learn of the slaughter that occurred today in the Kedweni camp, King Radovid.
Yet there is hope if the child lives. I hasten to remind you that Vernon Roach, his capture is also your responsibility. He is suspected of murdering King Henselt soon after the monarch's triumph in Vergen. As a Temerian soldier, Roach remains under your jurisdiction, Natalis.
Vernon Roach disappeared with his unit a few days after the successful siege of La Valette Castle. Should he reappear in Temeria, he shall be arrested and tried as the law prescribes.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future Council and Conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
Vale. 1, 2, 3.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh. Control de plagas. Completa todas las misiones de destruir. ¡Hostias! Come here, motherfucker.
Magic's no good here. I can't get us out. Sheila! Sheila!
you can, Witcher.
Yo no apoyo. Voy a por
You
ti.
can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you.
Ouch.
How do you like my dragon? Kill him now!
Por es buen momento, ¿no? Para subirme esto. Y montar esto.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it! You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
What the fuck?
Damn, you're ugly.
Come here. Un dragón de mierda. Hostia. Huye, perro. Hala. Backflip. Hostias. Mata al dragón. No le vas a dejar ahí sufriendo, ¿no? Pues GG.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the whores you'll help us find.
What's going on here? Hands off!
¿Te vas a cargar entonces al Leto? Oh, Triss.
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
I had to kill it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Philippa enslaved the dragon with her magic. If I'd let it live, we'd surely find it serving the Lodge of Sorceresses. Many more would have died. Before the sorceresses broke the creature's will, it was noble and beautiful in its own way. But I'm dead tired of having to choose the lesser evil.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp, Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kidwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
Amigo, que se va por aquí. Y yo intentando ir antes. Ok. ¡Oh, perrete!
Vernon Roach, step away from the child.
She's of royal blood. Temerian. Too good for you, Horsens.
You're an outlaw, wanted in all the north. Hand over the child and perhaps the king will show you mercy.
I piss on Kidweni mercy.
Roach!
Triss! We can't let them have her! This is Foltest's daughter!
I've heard enough. Grab them!
A que te meto. Déjame venir, Roach. Soy demasiado poderoso en la fuerza.
I failed. Deathmold got away. Thanks, Geralt.
Triss needed my help. You know that. The Nilfgaardians outwitted us all.
What are you talking about?
They kidnapped Triss. The Emperor dispatched the Kingslayers using the Lodge as a decoy. All in order to breed chaos in the northern kingdoms.
Temeria is lost. The barons will pick it apart into bits.
It's not lost. Temeria will be reunited. Get the child out of here. Take her far away. Far from the kings, their courts, and their wars. One day, she'll reclaim her heritage.
What about you, Geralt?
I'm going after the Kingslayer.
A man of his word.
It's personal now.
Farewell then, White Wolf. I trust we'll meet again in better times.
Farewell, Roach.
Bueno, por lo menos la niña se ha salvado. Pensaba que si no ibas con ella la podía llegar a diñar.
Where's Yorvith? How is Yorvith?
Proud, I think. The reward on his head has never been greater. Those seeking him, the Scoia'tael hunters, will be reinforced. The special forces throughout the north will receive more resources. The Council and the Conclave are assigning several mages to the task. Yorvith is now public enemy #1. They won't rest until they find him.
Hostia.
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tansarville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
That could take a while. Sheila's fled Loch Muin via Megascope.
We have time. She cannot hide forever. Sooner or later, she will be ours. Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Ok. My boy.
There he is.
Wait for me.
Geralt.
This is between me and him.
You don't have to.
I do. He knows how I lost my memory. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not there within the hour, leave without me.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's Megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the Megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Ole, ole.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Care to tell me?
And you know the North.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Okay.
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper. The Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago. And Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every Witcher who wears the Viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a Witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea. But that's not your concern.
Cotella.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
Yes. So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Og, Sarad, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
Care to tell?
No, the...
Shame you didn't take a shot at Henselt yourself. History might have taken a different turn.
Maybe I would have killed him. Maybe you would have killed me. Who knows? But Henselt's death, although desirable, wasn't necessary anymore. The plan could go forward without it. Besides, somebody else got him.
You know who?
Come on. We both know.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam?
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember.
Y sé que no podías matarme.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle is under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arian's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arian's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scoia'tael, another of Sheila's ideas. With Yorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatier de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claimed she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the Lodge. Only Emir, Vatier, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can't change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins. But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Okay.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Ale. A calentar el pecho.
The Imperial Army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Netho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Oh. Oh. My God. ¿Matarlo? O dejarlo ir. Yo pensaba que íbamos a pegarnos, sí o sí. Nah, lo voy a dejar ir. Me ha contado todo. Lo ha hecho por restablecer su orden de brujos.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
You going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Sí. Vaya. Hostia, qué guapo. Ok, y ahora por Jennifer.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. After Foltest's death, Temeria's neighbors began to vie for the glittering prize that was the realm's throne. Yet the murders of first Demavend, then Henselt, forced them to look to their own problems. Temeria fell prey to its power-hungry barons. But Vernon Roche held a light of hope for the dying realm, and he tucked it away in a place safe and still to await better times. Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Ve los créditos para ver el final del juego. Bueno, pues ha estado bien. La verdad es que la forma de combatir y eso me gustó más con el cambio de espada, el cambio de de modo de combate del 1, que es si te tenías que poner en ágil, fuerte o grupo. Eso me pareció bastante OP. En este, no sé si es por la dificultad que se me puso, que tampoco me preocupaba cambiarla, porque tampoco quería complicarme la vida, era simplemente pasármelo. Pero los combates eran como muy básicos, aunque tenía la posibilidad de que si parar golpes, que si no sé qué, no sé cuántos, pero simplemente atacar, atacar, atacar y ya está. No tenían los modos ni cosas de esas. Y la historia, como la del 1, madre mía. Historión donde los haya, la verdad. Pero bueno, a ver cuándo empiezo el 3, la verdad. No será pronto, habrá que darle un respiro, porque este me ha costado un poquito más de lo que esperaba pasármelo, pero yo creo que el 3 va a ser la obra maestra de todos. Y lo que no sé es, yo creo que ese ya merecerá más la pena jugarlo con mando. Yo creo que sí. Que hasta ahora no, pero yo creo que sí, que el 3 ya es más moderno, ya está más en consolas y demás. Y yo creo que con mando será mucho más disfrutable. Pero bueno, veremos. Pero no puedo pasar esto. De la peña que trabaja en un videojuego, ¿eh? Se puede acelerar. Hermoso, chaval. Dale, peña. También está la serie, ahora que lo pienso. Pero no sé si la serie... A ver. El final real del juego. O sea, para la época que era, los gráficos están bastante bien, ¿eh? ¿Quién es este tío? Te van a tirar abajo. Fuck. Bueno, si solo te han roto la nariz, ni tan mal. ¿Qué cojones? Estos serán los nilfgaardianos, ¿no? Míralo. Hostia. El mundo mundo que conocemos se acerca a su fin, pero el pasado sigue siendo la clave del futuro. Cuánta razón. Ok, my boys. Bueno, pues hasta aquí The Witcher 2.
Witchen, or Witchers, an elite and mysterious caste of warrior monks. In popular lore, they're portrayed as possessing magic powers and superhuman abilities. Witchers were believed to combat evil spirits, ghastly monsters, and all manner of dark forces. It's possible that Witchers had animal eyes, which granted them sight in near darkness, rendering survival probable in encounters with fiends both subterranean and nocturnal, kobolds, vampires, and ghouls. Witchers used their silver swords to kill creatures of magic provenance, wraiths, cursed souls, and striggers. With their swords of meteorite steel, they felled non-magic beasts, and the occasional human who refused to pay for services rendered. In combat, witchers would go into a trance, induced, it's supposed, through self-hypnosis or the consumption of intoxicants. They fought with blind abandon, sensing absolutely no pain, ignoring even serious injuries, which fed fears and superstitions about their unearthly powers. There is little doubt that witchers were perceived to be vile beings who could bring misfortune down upon common folk with their gaze alone. The heroes of fairy tales and other yarns, witchers entered the folklore of the Nordlings. This is true of one especially, Geralt the Riv, known as the White Wolf. Listen now to one of the legends about him.
Oh. Este ya lo hemos visto. Ah, vale, pero esto es lo que... Vale, vale. Esto es lo que ya has visto durante el juego. No es como lo otro que no me sonaba, la verdad. Vale, vale, vale. Vale. Pues lo dicho. Juegardo. Muy, muy disfrutable. La verdad. Así que... Bueno. Una cosita más. Que se termina. Y a ver cuál es el próximo juego. Veremos. Muchas gracias por estar por aquí. Espero que lo hayáis disfrutado igual que yo. Nos vemos en el siguiente. Adiós.